I originally argued against pharmaceutical companies such as Turing raising the prices of drugs such as Daraprim, and I still disagree with the 5,000% price hike that they implemented back in 2015. I believe that what they did was wrong, and there are a lot of people out there who agree. According to the healthaffairs.org website, they were calling to action people from the U.S. Department of Justice to investigate the company for violating antitrust laws because of the fact that the price increase and the fact that Daraprim is one of the only drugs out on the market that treats toxoplasmosis. It creates a monopoly for the company over that particular drug. So it kind of affects competition within the pharmaceutical industry, and it is a violation of antitrust laws. And so a lot of people who are in an outrage over this decision, they wanted, this to be investigated for these antitrust law violations. And even Martin Shkreli, the CEO of the company, he came under fire for his decision to increase the price of this drug so drastically. And at one point in time, he did agree to decrease the price by 10%. However, he has yet to implement that price decrease, as small as it may be. And according to an article on Fortune.com, when the hearing was held before Congress, and he was questioned as to why the prices of these drugs were increased so drastically, even lawyers and other executives that work for the company Turing, they all agreed that they advised Shkreli against the increase, and they knew that it was going to create outrage amongst pharmaceutical companies as well as the people alone, the masses. And another article that I read on Huffington Post was basically questioning, the accessibility for patients, because the company has spoken out and said, we're going to give the drug away for free to people who live below the poverty level. We're going to provide it at discounted rates. We're going to set up payment plans, but that's not accounting for companies such as Medicare or Medicaid, or even, access to hospitals and private industry insurance companies, and it doesn't account for how they're going to access the drug at such a high rate and such a high cost. So there's a lot of reasons why this was a bad decision on the part of Turing and Martin Shkreli, and why it is an effect on consumers. And I just think it's greed, and I disagree with it 100%.